Nestle girl, Ashley is a better woman than I ever be, cause I'd have burnt that bitch house down here. He closed that door in my damn face. Catch these teas. Nestle girl, did you get into last night's episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac? I want to say this. Thank the Lord that my Sling TV promotion is over, because I got some cussing to do. Ashley, you can tell you black like this and not like this, because if you was a real sister girl, your daddy ass would be living in a Habitat for Humanity home right now, or have his ass down to the Red Cross and needing Blue Cross Blue Shield, because I'd have set that damn house afire. He would have reimbursed me for my damn plane ticket and my hotel stay or something. Y'all, I felt so bad when that man closed that door and that girl face like that. She was like, "Hi, I'm your daughter. Please, can you just talk to me? I don't want anything from you." That broke my heart to see that girl on that front step begging that man to speak to her. But I'm going to tell you something. It's so much to this story that we don't know, okay? I'm a very logical person, and I need somebody to help fill in the gaps. Number one, Uncle Jim and Aunt White Lady, they know why this man don't want nothing to do with her, okay? They know that this man was married 20 years ago and he came home. When he came home, what did he say? Did he say, "I don't want the lady, I don't want the child, she's a black bitch"? Like, what did this man say? Y'all help this girl fill in the gap. Miss Aunt White Lady, was y'all raised racist? Like, come on, give us the tea, give up the ghost, because something just ain't right. And Ashley mama, and speaking of Ashley mama, is it me or don't it look like Ashley mama hair on drugs? Like, girl, you might be sober, but your wig ain't. What did this man tell you when he left? What was the reason for the divorce? Okay, so help me understand this. Y'all got married. Did he leave you before she was born? Did he ever change a pamper? Was he in her life for the first 9 months of her life and then he left? How did that work? He rocked the baby, y'all was so in love, and the next day he left and never called? Did you ever call the man and say, "Ashley needs school clothes"? Did you ever try to take did you meet his mama? Did you ever take the baby around the people's house on Christmas? There is a lot to this story that just ain't making sense, and I feel like Ashley's mama is putting it all on that daddy, but you know a little more than you telling. Anyway, that was just sad. Robyn, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I respect the shit out of Robyn. I love the fact that she is thinking outside the box entrepreneurially. I did a Facebook or Instagram post the other day, and I said, black people, we do not have to be confined to hair salons, clothing lines, and restaurants. And some of y'all on Instagram just had a damn fit. I said, at what point do these aspirations become lazy? And let me further elaborate, since this makes sense. The reason I said these aspirations were lazy, because it feels like the moment somebody get 50,000 Instagram followers, or the moment they get on TV, or the moment they get this much popularity, oh, by default, I want to open a clothing line. And you ain't even known for being dressed. You ain't even known for cooking, now you opening up a restaurant. My only point was, there are 999 billion different businesses that somebody can open. And I love the fact that Robyn was looking like she was going to buy some trucks, quiet as a kept. She looked like a diesel dyke anyway. Go ahead and try that 18 stick shift truck, Miss Robyn. Now listen, Robyn ass don't rub 2 pieces of 2x4 together. Now she thinks she need a dump truck. Don't put the cart before the horse, Robyn, but I see where you're going. You got to think big and you got to dream big if you want to live big. The last time you took a gamble though, you fucked over you and all Juan money and he divorced your ass. So take it slow. Before you get a truck, girl, go get you a Honda Odyssey. Start there or get you a Ford F-150 and work your way up. I don't think you want dump truck level just yet, but I see where you're going and I commend you for it. Karen and her sister with that ceremony. Is it me or Karen's sister just ain't with the shit. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm not with. Karen, I'm not with you in this damn iPhone version of not this Island of Sparrow, Amazing Grace. But bitch, why should I feel? Why should I feel tortured listening to you lie to the world talking about she singing this song? If she sang that song for mama and daddy, she need to pull a Janet Jackson and go whisper that shit over their grave, because that shit sounded a hot goddamn mess. Backing track, iTunes, Roger Troutman voice box on it and all. But I did like what y'all was doing, letting the balloons up or whatever the case may be. That was cute, and I'm glad that you and your sister is moving on. Y'all moving on and moving on up, but I'm gonna tell you what I need to move down. Them tig old biddies. Yes, God, Karen, you looking good in your confessional or whatever. You giving me Tweety Bird realness. Your makeup looking good and you got your feathers. But girl, your titties sitting on your shoulder blades. Push them things down. Let gravity run its course and pull them closer to your belly button. Little girls with starter titties don't even sit up that damn high, Karen. Push them things down and cover them up for they catch a cold. Candice, that mama and that sister. Listen, it was cute or whatever. Y'all was bonding with them damn dogs that y'all had wrapped around y'all bodies or whatever. That's probably the same hair y'all used to make them bundles with, and that's why that shit ain't selling. Y'all the only three wearing the shit, particularly the mama. The mama, most people get 2.5, 3 bundles. The mama looked like she had 5, 3 to the top and 2 down to the bottom. But that's okay. You know, Dorothy old, we gonna let her have it. Or old, more seasoned, more tenured in life. I learned that phrase yesterday when I was down to the brunch with the Rich Cosby, eating my bento box as part of Miami Spice. Check my Instagram. Nevertheless, Candice, I always give your sister the business, but I'm gonna tell you something. I respect the shit out your sister because she don't play that shit with that mama. That mama was sitting there saying, yeah, I went to therapy and we learned that kids should respect their parents, and that child and that daughter said yes, and parents should respect their kids too. Look straight at that mama. That mama stuck her face in that damn prosciutto and that brie. That's right, you better eat this damn charcuterie, Dorothy. Keep your damn, shut your goddamn mouth, okay? And drink your wine. Candice, you could learn a thing or two from your sister, because she don't play that shit. Real talk, Candice, you can learn a thing or two from me. Pay your own damn bills. But I love to see that you, your mama, y'all getting along. And bring your sister around some more. She keeps that mama in check. I love all of that. Karen met with her friend with this fragrance. Karen, girl, don't nobody want no $99 toilet water. Quiet as it's kept. Elizabeth Arden and White Diamonds. Karen, I ain't gonna lie. You look like you smell like White Diamonds and peppermint. I'm just gonna keep it real. Talk about La Dame by Karen Hugo. Ooh! And what the hell is a La Dame? Girl, call that shit Church Lady Realist and sell that shit for $9.99 at the rummage sale. Don't nobody want no damn fragrance from you. Quiet as it's kept, Karen. And y'all know I don't fuck with black women with that blonde hair. But Karen, you been rocking some good ass blonde wigs. You need to get in the hair business, okay? La Growth by Karen Hugo. Them wigs is off the chain. Now Karen, you did fuck up when you had that braided on, painted on scalp wig or whatever. That's the only time you messed up. But Karen, whoever the fuck is dyeing your wigs and styling your wigs, yes, God, bitch. And don't sell all the bundles. I would niche myself and only sell blonde wigs, because Karen, your blonde is off the chain, and be the first person people think about when they think blonde. Quiet as it's kept, Karen, I don't look at you and think fragrance. I think broke and blonde. I'm just keeping it real. But moving right along, and make sure you pay the taxes on La Dame or whatever 9 bottles that you sell, so the IRS will come get your toilet water fragrance. Ashley goes home and tell Michael about her trip. Is it me? Or since dealing with Ashley and the mama and the daddy and Michael, we getting a little more insight as to why Ashley married Michael. Quiet as it's kept, psychologically it's a little nasty to me because you just had a baby from this man. Essentially, you married your daddy. Color, culture, age, and all. Like, you look at him as a father figure, and that's just a little weird to me. I would be curious to know if Ashley was to truly get past what's going on with her father, and if she was to go to counseling and heal all of that, would her attraction for older men disappear? And the only reason I ask that question is because I am somebody who has daddy issues. Despite the fact that my father was in my life the whole time and lived in the same house, My daddy was present, but my daddy was there but not present, if it makes sense. He always was at work. So there was no affection, there was no football games, there was no PTA meetings, there was no after school, whatever the case may be. And when I got older, I found myself clinging to older men. Well, one day, me and my daddy had a Jan Levanzon fictional moment in life where I'm sitting in the living room just crying and just rehashing our whole life. And literally, once that happened, overnight my attraction for older men disappeared and I started being attracted to guys my age. So that is why I asked the question, if she was to heal all of that up, would she still be attracted to Michael? Anyway, I don't told y'all too much of my business. Back to these hoes. Robyn, can I use your bathroom? Actually, you can, Troy. Come on in. Child, Robyn done finished that house. Yes, God, Robyn. Now, you done fucked up your mama credit in the You done fucked up your mama credit and spent up all your Potomac money in the meantime, in between time. But Nessa girl, she got it up there. I mean, she had that IKEA backsplash up there and that $4,000 round the thing, and she had them painted and it had the sheetrock up there. The closet was little, but it was a nice little starter home or whatever. And she said, you know, these are the same colors I got in my house. We know. I am just glad to see Robyn got the project finished, even though it was 8 months behind schedule. Shit happens. Anybody that does construction projects, renovations, we know that shit happens. But bitch, some real shit happened down to that living room. Giselle, you is messy boots. You is real messy. And I'm not understanding why your disdain for Monique runs so deep that it causes you to be dazed and confused and just lose all self-control. You didn't even have one arm out your damn sweater before you cut up and your voice started getting elevated in that woman's house. And quiet as it's kept, your response to the tea that actually dropped was disproportionate to the situation. It was not that deep for you to be upset. Excuse me. And even if Monique said word for word, I don't think Robyn and Giselle like me, what about that phrase just moved you to chorus the way it did? It was not that real. For the sake of argument, Monique said, I don't think they like me. Why does that upset you? To the point where now she's being phony by speaking. I just don't get it. It feels to me you are just hell-bent on having a problem with this girl. Just like when Ashley gave y'all the tea about Monique showing Candice, Monique showing Ashley the text messages, you should see the delight that was on you and Robyn's face when y'all got an opportunity to run back and tell Candice. Y'all didn't even know the damn full story, the context of it all. Y'all just dog salivating over a steak, ready to run back and tell some shit. Bitch, what you need to tell is why you ain't got no man and why you can't keep one. Because my mama told me anytime you find a woman that look good, she smell good, she got good credit, she got good money, she's everything a man want on paper, and she ain't got no man, it's because she crazy or her breath stink. Which one is it? And then you gonna come in that house, Giselle, and just start an argument. And see, you lucky Robyn eating your coochie. Because if it was anybody else, Robyn would have escorted their ass out the house. In this new construction, this 2019, this open floor plan, this wasn't no 1980s Brady Bunch house where your parents could be having an argument in the kitchen and the people in the living room can't hear. Them people were standing all in the living room. They saw what was going on. Robyn already in foreclosure with Countrywide, okay? Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion was all there. You embarrassing this woman in front of her creditors. No God. The mama was in it. The mama need this house to sell. She need to get her credit back on track now that Robyn done ran up her Lowe's account, Home Depot account, Ace Hardware account, and the lady done took out a second mortgage on her house to finance this project. Because Juan said you ain't getting none of my goddamn money. I know that's right. That's why Juan and that shit smiling, eating up their cheese and their Oreos. Juan was like, oh, this look real nice what you and your mama did, but you won't get 1 red cent of my damn money. I know that's right, Juan. Shit, Juan said he divorced your ass once. He gonna kill your ass the next damn time you fuck over the church's money. But the point remains, Giselle, that could have waited. Or that could have transpired upstairs in a bedroom. You gonna sit there and argue in front of Robyn's business partners, and Robyn, on next week's episode, you better get her damn ass together. And I want you to give it to her the same way your ass would give it to Monique, or that you would have given it to Ashley or anybody damn else, because it's not right. It's not right. And Robyn, I'm gonna wear your ass the fuck out this season and next season if you don't wear Giselle ass the fuck out. And I'm gonna tell you one thing about it. I respect Monique. Monique was rubbing her pregnant belly. Listen, Monique said, listen, I'm so damn pregnant, my coochie about to fall out. I ain't even got no time to argue with you. I sure did say it. Did. It wasn't like that. You know, and I'm gonna tell you one thing I respect. Karen might be delusional and loud when it comes to her finances, but she real when it comes to girlfriend code and these friends, and about being mature and keeping the peace. Ashley, you knew that this was going to stir up mess and confusion. I'm with Karen. Why did you even run back and tell it? What was it to tell? And then you want to try to dress it up as, oh, well, you know, me and Monique have come a long way in our friendship, so I just want all my friends to be friends, and I figured if we got it together that possibly they could too. No, bitch, you was being messy, and you took joy and delight in running back and repeating that bullshit. And another thing, while I got you on the line, Candice, you was looking good as hell now, mama. You was snatched. I gotta give you that. Candice, you were dressed down. But you tried to confront Monique. You was like, let's roll back. And Monique was like, yes, I sure did show her the messages, because you are hell-bent on lumping me in the group of people who had this negative sentiment about Michael and questioning their marriage. And she was like, no, that's not what I was doing. Yes, I had my comments, but I was in support of her, not trying to down the man. I get it. The whole thing was a mess, and Giselle's ass orchestrated all of it. Karen said it best on one of her confessionals. Giselle is a messy train that always shows up on time. This whole situation was uncalled for. All of these arguments were petty and uncalled for. And at this point, y'all arguments are starting to be even more petty than the damn Married to Medicine girls and the damn Real Housewives of Atlanta girls. I don't mind y'all arguing. We all like conflict. But can we please argue over some real problems and not Giselle choosing to throw all the progress she and Monique has made in their attempt to be friends over Ashley saying Monique said she don't think you and Robyn like her. I'm still stuck on why that. Somebody drop down in the comments and tell me why this girl is just this worked up over situations. At any rate, Nessa girl, I'm finna get off this line and find out what's going on in the news, and I'll call you later this afternoon with the Yes God Action News. Bye.